I see a lot of the brothers and other people talking about the TV ratings and saying that Joshua took a nosedive on Showtime. Boxing this past Saturday versus Joseph Parker did like 400,000 plus compared to Deontay Wilder's million on Showtime. You know, versus Luis Ortiz. We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. I kind of touched on it in the live stream we did earlier about how Canelo, withdrew from, Triple G rematch. If you didn't know, now you know. Triple G is going forth with a different opponent. May 5th, it's going to move from T-Mobile to MGM Grand, from what I understand, and still be pay-per-view. And Gary Spike O'Sullivan is in the lead. But, what's irrelevant about this TV rating argument, man, I'm going to show you, I keep it real, is that you can't compare, what Joshua and Parker did to what Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz did in the U.S. People laughing, saying, oh, see, Wilder's the biggest star in the United States. It's something that we already knew that, for one. But two, the time slots. Anybody that know anything about TV, time slots are very important. And obviously, Anthony Joshua, and Joseph Parker took place around approximately 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in America. On the West Coast, it took Pacific time. It took place about 2 p.m. Pacific time, and the timing are very, very key, because Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, people doing shit. Especially on a Saturday. That's a straight little Saturday. It was a nice warm in most places, maybe a little bit of rain. People got birthday parties. Obviously it's Easter, so people still out there shopping. Getting ready to cook, getting their kids Easter suits, which I don't believe in that bull crap, no way. And they celebrating the holiday weekend. Your average casual fan is not sitting around at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time waiting for Anthony Joshua to fight. You know what I'm saying? So you can't compare to him fighting Deontay Wilder fighting Luis Ortiz at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can't compare those. The two time slots is totally different. If Joshua was to come in at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and fight Joseph Parker, would he do a million with Deontay Wilder? Did? Probably not, but he'd do better than 400K plus. I guarantee you that. It's all about time slots. So people laugh and saying, "Oh, Deontay is a bigger star in America." We already fucking know that. We know Deontay Wilder's a more known commodity than Anthony Joshua is. But at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua fought in his natural time slot over there on Sky Sports TV, Sky Box Office, and I want to see his pay-per-view numbers, and then that's something to line up how many pay-per-views he sold for $20 versus what Wilder did on Showtime. That's a better comparison, because you comparing apples to oranges, bananas to motherfucking to motherfucking cherries or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to compare each other time slot, because remember, Earl Spence fought immediately after the Olympics, did $6.5 million. He fought in a better fight versus a better opponent versus Kell Brook, and he only did the 400-something K, the same as what Anthony Joshua did with Joseph Parker. He fought about the same 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the same, and Sheffield, the same UK type of time. It's all about the time slot, ladies and gentlemen. You can't compare their TV ratings, because this dude fighting at 5 p.m., this guy fighting more of at a premium time at 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Deontay and Luis Ortiz. So when people make that argument, it's kind of ignorant in my opinion, because they not doing their full homework. And everybody knows in TV time, your slot, as good as your slot, it determines how good your rating's going to do, And, maybe some people don't know that. Maybe some people think that, Joshua fighting at 5 p.m. is equal to Deontay fighting at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Showtime. It's not. The time slots are very vital. So a better gauge would be how many pay-per-views, Joshua sold on Sky Box Office compared to how many subscribers Deontay pays to premium subscribers on Showtime that pay to see Deontay versus Luis Ortiz. Because at the end of the day, a Showtime subscription is like $10, $12 anyway. It's only an $8 difference, maybe a $10 difference at the most. So that's a good pointer right there, and people saying, yeah, Joshua ain't the star in America. We know that. He hasn't fought in America. He walked down the street, nobody know the fuck Anthony Joshua is. They just think he probably a fucking football player or some shit, And of course we already know Deontay is the bigger commodity in America right now. It ain't like he's a massive commodity, but it's something we know, but it's the TV times, man. I don't know why people get hype and just do videos for traction sometimes, but you know, you got to do your homework. And you can't take nothing away from Anthony Joshua, you know, in his numbers that he did. 488,000 or something like that. Okay. He fought at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where everybody doing whatever the fuck they want to do. Nobody's sitting down thinking about boxing as casual fans. And some boxing fans not. Some people got to work, birthday parties, you hitting the mall up. It was Easter Sunday. You about to turn up, get you a drink before you go praise the Lord with your hypocritical ass. You straight. It's a nice day. It was a nice Easter where I was at. People weren't worried about no fucking boxing on Saturday at 5 p.m. Now, maybe it been at 10 or 11 p.m. They got it on Buffalo Wild Wings, or what's coming on, and, they promote it. They didn't even promote that fight over here like that. They said it on Showtime a couple times. Boy, no major promotion. They promoted Wilder and Ortiz a little bit as well, too. I'm not just defending AJ to say, oh, I'm an AJ fan. No, I'm defending AJ because that's what's right in this situation. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, you got to look at that and consider that as well. You can't just say, oh, look, the numbers he did. You can't compare that shit, man. You can't compare that shit. Because anybody that fight in the UK, they're going to do them same numbers when they do it on premium, Showtime. So it's the time slot, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. We gone.